If you have been struggling with sleep as you get older, you may have tried everything at night. Warmer baths, calming music, getting into bed earlier. But sometimes the answer to a restless night is not hiding in the evening at all. It may be waiting for you first thing in the morning. Think about a very ordinary morning. The sky is just beginning to lighten. You wake up, but you do not feel fully rested. Your body feels stiff. Your mind is still foggy. You sit on the edge of the bed for a moment, which is good, but then you may do what many people do. You walk straight into the kitchen, or you reach for your phone, or you turn on the television to fill the quiet. None of this is wrong. But from the perspective of traditional Eastern wellness, something very important may have been skipped. Our bodies do not switch from night mode to day mode all at once. They need a clear, gentle signal. And that signal is not a loud alarm clock or a strong cup of coffee. It is morning light. You may have heard the old saying that people rise with the sun. In traditional Eastern life, the first gentle light of day was never seen as just brightness. It was treated as a daily rhythm keeper, a quiet key to synchronizing the whole body with the natural world. This was called welcoming the morning sun. It was not about forcing energy. It was about letting light tell every part of you that night is over, and it is time to slowly come alive again. Modern science now describes this in a very similar way. Deep inside your brain, there is a master clock that manages your entire daily rhythm. Every single day, this clock needs to be set, and the tool that sets it is light, especially morning sunlight. When morning light enters your eyes, it sends a direct message to your brain. That message tells your body to stop producing melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy, and to begin preparing for daytime alertness. When melatonin naturally falls, you begin to feel more awake, clearer in your mind, and more balanced in your mood. This process is not something you can force with willpower. It needs an actual light signal to start. This is where many older adults might misunderstand the role of sunlight. When you think about getting more sun, the first thought is often about strong bones or vitamin D. That is certainly important. But if we only see sunlight through that narrow lens, we miss something much bigger. For seniors, perhaps the most powerful effect of morning light is not only about making vitamins. It is about telling your body what time it is. How many people take their supplements every day, yet still toss and turn at night, still feel tired and unfresh during the day? The missing piece may not be what they put into their body, but whether their body received a strong enough morning signal to start the countdown toward natural nighttime sleepiness. There is another small habit that can easily fool us. Many seniors, trying to stay warm and avoid drafts, sit by a window and enjoy the sun through the glass. It feels warm. It looks bright. But for setting your internal clock, glass blocks a significant part of the light signal. It would be like putting a thick pillow over your alarm clock. You might hear a muffled sound, but you cannot really tell what time it is. That is why traditional Eastern wisdom often encourages people to step outside, even briefly, to let the body truly touch the brightness of the day and breathe the morning air, even if only through an open window. So what does a gentle morning light habit actually look like? It does not require intense exercise or standing outside for a long time. It can be broken down into a few very simple steps. First, give your body a little time to prepare. You do not need to rush outside the moment your eyes open. After waking, drink a glass of warm water, use the bathroom, move gently around your home for a few minutes. About an hour after you wake up, once you feel your body has started to loosen up, that is a beautiful time to greet the morning light. Second, choose a comfortable spot. It could be your balcony, with the window open if the weather is mild, so the light reaches you without glass in the way. If you can go downstairs, sit in a quiet courtyard, or rest on a park bench for a little while, that is even richer. You do not need a long time. 15 minutes to half an hour is often enough. There is a particularly gentle Eastern approach that might feel very different from what you expect. In many cultures, people think of facing the sun directly. But in traditional wellness, especially for older adults whose eyes may be more sensitive to glare, there is a practice of sitting with your back to the sun. Let the warmth of the morning light fall softly on the back of your neck and your upper back. These are areas that often hold stiffness and a feeling of cold, especially in the early hours. Warming them with sunlight can feel deeply soothing and relaxing, while still allowing your eyes to receive enough brightness from the surrounding light. You do not need to stare at the sun at all. Your eyes simply need to be in a well-lit outdoor space so the brain can register that day has truly begun. During those few minutes, you can add one more layer of stillness. Instead of counting the seconds or scrolling through your phone, try to simply be there. Feel the warmth on your skin. Notice the clouds. Look at how the morning light touches the leaves of a nearby tree. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Place your attention gently on this moment. Let your mind and body rest together in the quiet morning brightness. Of course, any new habit must be done safely. Even morning sun can bring ultraviolet exposure on bright days. Protect your face and hands if you need to. If you have certain eye conditions, such as macular degeneration, or if you are taking medications that make your skin unusually sensitive to light, please speak with your doctor before making this a regular practice. The goal is gentle, gradual waking, never harsh exposure. You might wonder what to do on a cloudy or rainy morning. Does the habit fall apart? Not at all. Even on a gray day, the natural light outdoors is much stronger than the light inside your home with the lamps on. Your brain still receives a signal that says, this is daytime. So even without bright sunshine, stepping onto your balcony or standing under an umbrella for a short while still helps maintain your inner rhythm. When we look at this habit closely, we see something quite beautiful. It gently pulls our attention from the struggle of nighttime and places it back into the morning. A difficult night of sleep may not begin at 11 o'clock the night before. Its root might be traced back to 7 in the morning, when the body did not receive a clear, strong signal that the day had started. Without that signal, the internal clock drifts, and by evening, the body is simply not ready to let go. This is perhaps one of the simplest and most overlooked truths in healthy aging. We often search for more complicated solutions. We think wellness is about elaborate meals or expensive supplements. But the wisdom of Eastern longevity keeps pointing us back to the small rhythms of an ordinary day. The sun rises. We turn toward it gently and let our bodies step into a new day with stability and warmth. To grow older amidst calm, sunlit mornings is a quiet kind of blessing. A good night's sleep is not a task we complete in the evening. It is a gift we prepare for our body during the day, and especially in those first soft hours of morning light.